Let me begin by acknowledging my friend and brother, the Vice President of Amazonia, my indefatigable Mr. Eric Ate, the Speaker of the Interim House of Representatives, Dr. Winnie Lobati, and my special presidential entourage here present. The following trusted and unwavering associates of mine in the interim government from Meme County, the chairman Onjerica, County Chair, Meme, and the local government chairs of Mbonge, Konye, and Kumba. The Honorable Daniel Esoe, Deputy Speaker of the Interim House of Representatives and representative from Mbonge local government, the Honorable Omali Chama, representative for Konye, the Honorable Franklin Koge, representative for Kumba local government area, and Mr. Paul Nilon, DSS Media Outreach Coordinator for the interim government. My dear compatriots of the great county of Meme, we are gathered here today for another draft session, a solemn patriotic duty we all committed to undertake. It is an honor to be amongst you today in Meme County. This great cosmopolitan county is the melting pot of Amazonia. That is the pride, or this is the pride and uniqueness of Meme. There is no local government in Amazonia whose denizens are not in Meme in their numbers. We are in a county with legendary hospitality, which has received not only all shades of Amazonians, but it is also home to many citizens from our western neighbors, Nigeria. Let's not forget that Meme is an important economic giant in Amazonia, and its diversity has become its wealth. Its capital, the Cape Town, is the most populated city in the Atlantic zone and most important market center in Amazonia, next only to Bamenda. The very first casualties of this war were registered here in Meme, in Kwakwa, which was one of the very first villages burned by French Cameroon Turks, with unsuspecting denizens trapped inside ravaging flames, such as the 80-year-old Mama Api. The gestation phase of our resistance was launched by these early encounters with the barbarism of French Cameroon in Meme. The ignition spread through Meme to the rest of the Atlantic and the Midland zones, as thousands of revolted IDPs mobilized to defend their right to life with their bare knuckles. The ruthless enemy killed many using their find and delete strategy. Let us proceed by paying tribute to our brave arfs, whose blood paid the down payment for a free and independent Amazonia. They fell in the battlefront even before they had what it takes to confront a fierce genocidal army on helicopter gunships. Let us also remember the innocent Amazonians burned in homes, our innocent students massacred by the genocidaires from La Republic. A minute of silence, please. May they continue to rest in power. Fellow Amazonians, when we came together during the ASSC Washington, it was under a circumstance that no one with the spirit of this revolution in him or her and our collective drive to liberate our homeland could have predicted. A group of manipulative, egoistic compatriots whom I had trusted to work with as we prosecute this liberation war had been nursing a covert operation to break our focus and deviate our course. They spewed lies about me, blamed me for tasks they failed to perform, and for mistakes they committed under their charge, and made false accusations bordering on some alleged shady deals involving French Cameroon, which either never existed or some brought to us and we vehemently rejected. In all this confusion, some of our vulnerable people, the low information followers who did not see the hidden intentions of this cabal, fell for their manipulations. They doubted our patriotic commitment to lead the charge towards liberating our homeland, even when the actions of our ARFs under our command spoke the contrary. We were witnessing the best year of our 60-year-old struggle. These disgruntled anti-revolutionaries will stop at nothing to dilute our efforts, slow down our speed, or break our focus. Today, the fruits of their Machiavellian agenda are here for all to evaluate. In 7 months, the taunting cabal has turned against itself. Their hidden agenda behind the false alarms of a bad cocoyam, a bad tire to fix by Mr. I brought the deal, which actually was a Sako must go project, is now revealed. Today, the chicken has hatched its eggs, and we can see it for what it was, to end our struggle prematurely. What are we seeing? We can see a tribal clique of pseudo-revolutionaries, largely made up of a man, his clansmen, and his in-laws, trying to impose themselves on you, Amazonians, on one hand, and on the other hand, a chunk that now also agrees that the Restoration Council they hijacked 6 months ago is truly defunct, as if it wasn't defunct when the Constituent Assembly of Amazonian stakeholders actually dissolved it in March 2022. The fact that these revolutionary jesters could not stick to their own script only 6 months down the road is clear evidence they are desperate and someone is playing the music they are dancing, and they are very inconsistent and untrustworthy. The enemy, La République du Cameroon, is the main handler of this clique of spoilers parading as some Amazonian leaders. Is it just a coincidence that the enemy is publicly backing out of the Swiss-led process now? They tell every La République hanger-on this parable, that a certain greedy poacher shot a lion in a zoo with an anesthetic bullet, but thought he used a live bullet. He took the lion to his home and gathered his children to celebrate his exploit. What do you think happened when the lion came out of that anesthesia hungry? These friends of Paul Tasson and La République are like that foolish poacher, but you are the lion of the tribes of Amazonia. They thought they killed us and can now celebrate the blood of Amazonians on the blood of Amazonians, but they were gravely mistaken. Now is the time to take our revenge against the spoilers of our revolution. I have this other message for Dictator Biya and his genocidal cronies. We're not naive to consider the Swiss-led process as the end of this liberation war. Diplomacy is not peace. It is war, fought with ink and paper missiles. It is not the absence of war. If the foolhardy nonagenarian in Yaoundé and his bunch of warmongers around him have decided to downplay the international recommendations of dialogue without preconditions through a third-party mediation as the only route out of this war, then let it be known that he has only heightened our determination and that of you, our people of Amazonia, to fight the enemy in our land and anywhere that they may present themselves as a threat to our collective survival. We will never back down. We will never surrender, and we will never give up. Not now, not tomorrow, never. Only cowards give up after they have been told that the punishment for giving up is death. I call on all Amazonians to redouble their efforts and focus and get ready for the long haul. This is the story of our liberation movement and in recent history. Dear compatriots, remember the toll of this genocide on us. About 50,000 of our compatriots slaughtered. More than 500 of our beautiful, beautiful villages burned down. And millions of our citizens scattered in foreign countries as refugees, struggling to survive, not to mention the millions of IDPs in our towns and cities and bushes. This is the reality of our situation. We cannot let our people down. The innocent ones gone down, burnt down in their homes for just being Amazonians should remind us of why we can't relent our efforts during this war. It is an existential war brought on us. We must continue to defend ourselves and our vulnerable people. Pope Francis, per the New York Times of the 15th of September 2022, spoke in favor of supplying arms to Ukraine to defend herself. He said, and I quote, "Self-defense in the face of aggression is not only lawful, but also an expression of love of country." Yes, we love our country, Amazonia, too. We cannot betray the martyrs of this liberation war, myriads of our bare-knuckle volunteers who have fallen during this cause. We cannot betray the wishes and expectations of our patriarchs and forebears by surrendering in the face of challenge. We must put the ARFs of Meme County back on the top of the chart through our financial sacrifices tonight, beginning tonight. Let us boost their fighting spirit as they confront the barbaric genocidal occupiers who have invaded our country. My dear ARFs United of Meme County, we assess your sacrifice and commitment to defending homeland, not only for your actions recently, but for your actions during this period of 5 years of war. Thank you for holding your fort and bleeding the enemy, despite the complex context of your county. Thank you for combining forces to take out that senior officer of the colonial army who was in Meme committing war crimes against our sovereign people. As head of the interim government, I salute your spirit of collaboration and I embrace all of you without discrimination. You are a leading example of discipline and collaboration between ARF's brigades. You have worked in this manner for a long time, since the days of Major General above the law, General Spirito, etc. You were instrumental in the creation of the Sako Meme Black Tar Council, the first national collaborative platform in terms of self-defense between fighters of two separate counties. You have worked collaboratively with FACO on national projects like the AFCON and CHAN. That is what unity in this era should look like. The unity that we decry is unity that tends towards rebellion against the institutions of the state of Amazonia. Unity to fight or contest the authority of the IG is not unity. It is mobilizing for disorder. That is what La République would like to sponsor or promote in Amazonia. That is the only card left now. The state of Amazonia or any other country and its institution must be sacrosanct. The IG, to be or not to be, is a question above group politics or affiliations. The IG epitomizes our struggle. We must understand where we are coming from and where we are, what we are fighting for. We are a country that has now refused to be annexed. We therefore must have all the emblems of a country and must of necessity have a government, the face of our nation. That is essentially what we restored in 2017. Our government is popularly endorsed by most of the people of Amazonia. When you turn against the IG, you are confusing the people of Amazonia and the international community about what our fight truly is about. Did we not restore or take back that which was stolen from us? To argue we don't have a government yet is the same thing as saying we did not restore our country yet. And we are not yet the Federal Republic of Amazonia seeking recognition. A nation seeking recognition, one that has been independent before with a government and restores her independence, must constitute or reconstitute its government as a nation. ARFs. Today you are mostly using aliases for your names. Your identities are hidden. Continue with the resistance as the guerrillas that you are. Let this government that uses real persons and real names continue to represent you anywhere in the world. Just imagine if you have a very important message for your chief and 10 different people having 10 unidentical scripts go to the chief to present that message to him. Who should the chief listen to? If you don't have an official representative, the chief will send all of them away and your message will be lost. The IG that listens to you and the people of Amazonia should speak for you. For us to represent you in the corridors of power or negotiation does not take anything away from you. Rather, it quickens our journey to victory, all of us. We are here tonight for you because that partnership between the home front and the diaspora is active. We are here tonight to make sure you don't lack the necessary tools to confront the enemy at the doorstep of your county or in the heart of the towns and villages of Meme County. We are not here to bribe you. We are not here to take anything from you. We are here tonight to draft and support you. Great sons and daughters of Konye, Kumba, Mbonge, here present. You believed in us when the fabric of our liberation struggle was shaken by people with ulterior motives. We regrouped as one people and re-strategized during ASSC Washington so that we can remain focused on fighting the enemy. Thank you for sieving truth from falsehood. Today, we are stronger together despite the challenges. The great county of Meme is dear to my heart. That is why your challenges preoccupy me. There's one problem we must all agree to solve. It is called La République du Cameroon. We cannot spend our time and resources resolving internal problems that will never be resolved to everyone's satisfaction. The only problem we can resolve to everyone's satisfaction is indeed La République du Cameroon. Let's join hands and solve that problem. Since we cannot truly satisfy everybody, all of you that are here today, please, all of us, forget the past. Forgive your brother and your sister. Postpone your quarrels. Hold your breath and let us work together and free Meme, free Amazonia. Send all your contributions and drafts to the Central Treasury under your county account and let's go to work. The war is raging. We cannot stop the enemy by fighting or killing each other. We can only stop the enemy by fighting the enemy. Hate each other or love each other as you may, They don't forget we have a war to win. The day this resistance comes to an end, this revolution will be over, and our everlasting slavery will be sealed. I call on those proud citizens of Cape Town and Meme as a whole, who for one reason or the other are not committed in any way to this liberation struggle at this time, or have fallen out of this liberation train, to jump on board. I pray that you jump on board again and contribute to the liberation of homeland. Not supporting your people to defend themselves, if you have the means to do so, is a tacit endorsement of the ongoing genocide on our innocent people, your people. That is why in civilized societies, it is a criminal offense to refuse to save a life when you have the power and you are in a position to save that life. What is happening in Amazonia is full-blown genocide. It is disheartening to think that some bona fide southern Cameroonians, Amazonians, capable of supporting our self-defense efforts during this genocidal war, are still hiding behind flimsy excuses, withholding their financial support to our humanitarian endeavor. Some are working for organizations that support Ukraine, churches and NGOs. Some are using the lies of our detractors as their excuses for not supporting the struggle. Some behave as though supporting the struggle is doing a favor to Dr. Sako or somebody. We must figure out a way of identifying these compatriots and calling them for what their silence represents at this time. Thank God we are in a digital age. Data displays, leaves a footprint. We will one day know the do-nothings in this time of pain and shame them and their generations for not stepping up to defend the nation that gave them a chance to be on earth. My dear financial warriors, fellow draftees and supporters of Meme County, once more, you have honored this invitation to come and draft for this great county of Meme today. Thank you. A county which had a towering self-defense prowess. Remember the videos of frightened colonial apologists Benjamin Itoe, whose convoy of military armored cars was attacked as he attempted to sneak into your county from the colonial capital Yaoundé. Remember how the entrance to Kumba via Moyuka became a death trap to genocidaires. These were just some of the efforts or the effects of your 2020-2021 draft. The next phase of this war in Meme lies in your hands, beginning tonight. Let us see beyond Meme. Let's send a message to La République, who just told us they can beat us, so no need to negotiate with us. Let's speak with the sound of popcorn and granuts. Let's get some rubber gun and some stones. Let us increase it to Akonodenga. Let us sabotage the last vestiges of their war economy in Amazonia. Let's force all of them to crowd to Switzerland or I don't know where to ask for a table. I appeal to you all to contribute generously to this draft tonight. Meme County is home to many of us. There are very few Amazonian families who do not have at least one family member or friend residing in this group. So you will be contributing to their protection from the barbaric genocidal talks by supporting Meme County during this draft tonight. Tonight, we are all from Meme. I have no doubt that the tested leadership of Meme will bring back Meme to the forefront of self-defense if given the necessary support and tools. Let's do that tonight. Let the draft from this great county, Meme, kick off right away. Viva the great warriors of Meme County. Viva our brave Ambazonians. Viva the Federal Republic of Ambazonia, and God bless our beautiful country. Thank you.
Number one. Can we highlight
Hallelujah.
Amen and amen and amen.
Very well, very well, very well. Very, very, very.
Number one. Number one, you don't lose. We need to see you.
No, I'm trying to unmute my
After
my
this, so give us
video
your
is not allowing me, so somebody should.
Oh, somebody help.
Ready? You want to try this one already?
Oh.
To unmute or to?
My video, I'm
When you
trying
smell, you know
to
what already. Yeah, brother.
make me a host. Okay.
VP, please.
Let's start the video camera.
Okay, you can put on the camera now, sir.
Oh my goodness. Number one, who will see your face? Who will highlight?
Not.
Number one. Yes.
It's not allowing me.
Oh, actually refusing.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't like, but we don't come to your Holy Ghost fire.
Technology.
Mommy, go behind, start pray and beg.
Look at the whole camera. All my camera, they're on them.
Mommy, go behind, just start praying.
Hey. You
don't say us to start camera. I've asked you to start the camera, Mr. President.
Yes, you gave me the right. I started it. It's not allowing me. I may have to go out and come again.
Oh, bless you.
I think so.
And
Just hold on for a moment. Let's make you host and see if you can change it.
Yeah.
Just one moment. So now you're a host. See if you can change it. Oh,
It's still refusing. It's still refusing. Let him just go out and come back. It's still refusing.
Okay.
Need you take the host.
Just one moment. Let me take the hosting. You make me host. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Holy Ghost fire. I'll probably gonna lie.
Holy Ghost fire.
Experience the same thing. They don't lose.
Right. So